So now I'm gonna be doing Mega Man X3. Oh, let's see how hard this one is. This one I don't really have much knowledge about. Like, the only thing I really know about this game is that this is like the first game Zero becomes playable. So, alright, let's do this. First, let's check out the info on the game. Alright, third game in the X series. First time Zero becomes playable, even though he's already been seen on previous games. So this is Dr. Doppler. He's the one, the new villain, or at least first he wasn't a villain, but then he revealed his true intentions. Okay, let's read it. The year is 21XX AD. Reploids, robots with the ability to think for themselves, are present throughout society. They have become an indispensable aid to mankind, but when a Reploid suffers a cortex malfunction and becomes a threat to humans, it is reclassified as a Maverick. Cortex malfunction, or is it they just gone by their own free will? X and his comrade Zero are members of the Maverick Hunters, an organization tasked with tracking down and destroying Mavericks. Recently, talented Reploid researcher Dr. Doppler claims to have found the cause for Reploids turning Maverick. So he's a Reploid himself, but he's like a scientist or researcher. An insidious program he has dubbed the Sigma virus. So that's the one responsible, might be. Sigma. Maybe he's the one infecting all the Reploids, but we don't. It's not really. Maybe. Or maybe some of them just go by their own will. It couldn't just be blamed all in the Sigma virus, could it? With the virus identified, he has been able to create a counteractive virus, purging the Sigma virus from Reploid systems. Maybe they just need a better malware software or a virus software installed into their programs. Kind of like, the one you install on your computer, so you don't get viruses from like spam or email. You know what I mean? Or like you're trying to download something and then you get a virus alert. These Reploids don't really have good virus protection software. The single act has rid the world of Mavericks. Oh, he finally got rid of it once and for all. In celebration, he announces the creation of Doppeltown, a city where humans and Reploids can coexist in peace, earning him the praise and support of Reploids and people everywhere. In order to begin construction of Doppeltown, Dr. Doppler has gathered the most capable Reploids from around the globe. A few months later, tragedy strikes out of the blue. All the former Mavericks who were cured by Dr. Doppler's counteractive virus suddenly rise up in a violent rebellion. Here we go again. The Maverick, Reploids turned Maverick again, and we thought that they were cured. Guess not. X and Zero are out on a mission when they receive the emergency message from Hunter HQ. X, Hunter HQ has been captured by Mavericks, and Dr. Doppler is commanding them. We need backup now. Wow, so Dr. Doppler, the guy who's supposed to have cured the Maverick problem, is now the one behind the problem. Oof, wonder what's happened. Once more, X and Zero plunge into the storm of battle. Can they restore peace and harmony between humans and Reploids? No matter what the outcome, X will never give up the fight. Okay, X is a Reploid, a kind of sentient robot, and the hero of this adventure. Expert destroying Mavericks, malfunctioning robots that pose threats to him. However, this duty to use force in the protection of peace often clashes with his kind. Yeah, he's a pacifist, basically. If you understand the struggle within him, no. So here's Zero. I like this design of Zero. It's pretty cool. Power core to save it. Yeah. He was fixed in X2. So now Zero's back, fighting alongside. Zero's fighting alongside Dr. Doppler. Dr. Doppler is a Reploid scientist equipped with extremely advanced computer banks to fulfill his role of supporting human scientists. Like storage? Wonder how many terabytes of storage he has. Or maybe it's not even a terabyte, he's probably way up there. What's up? What you been up to? Yeah, I'm back. You're acting like, yeah, you're back. know, same old, same old. Making this, bro. I don't know what you know, if you know anything about this, unless you're, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get the hustle, bro. Making this. You gotta get that, gotta get that dough, bro. So we can buy more games. The more dough, the more games. Okay, he was devoted to the research of machines and computer networking that might help realize the goal of a peaceful world in which humans and Reploids can coexist. But since he started looking into a certain computer program, his behavior has changed. He has modified himself into a battle machine, gathered powerful Mavericks to his cause, and declared war on humanity. What is the program that has driven Doppler insane, and what modifications is he hiding beneath his lab coat? So these are the new villains. Bit and Byte, the Nightmare Police, a pair of high-spec law enforcement Reploids designed by Dr. Doppler to maintain security in Doppeltown. I wouldn't call this a peaceful world because every time there's a Reploid that turns Maverick. Not really. Even, I mean, for example, if you're aware of the story of Mega Man X, the main villain, Sigma, used to be a police officer. He went Maverick, so there you go. He used to be, he used to fight for the humans, and then basically any time a Reploid, they're basically humanoid robots. Every time they, they become unstable or go insane, they become Mavericks. So they become dangerous humanoid robots that basically a threat to human beings. So there you go. But I mean, it's not just the police robots that's turning Mavericks. It's even normal Reploid robots, living, coexisting with human beings. So pretty crazy future we're talking about. Not really safe. It's not safe. That's why artificial intelligence is a big issue if it actually becomes common, if you think about it. I mean, especially robots that look humanoid and can even run and talk, and I don't think they even need to eat. They don't need food, do they? So let's see. So their performance far exceeds that of the average Reploid. They've been designed with all the best qualities. I'm still far from that game. I still got what? X4, X, or X5, X6, X7, X. I still got 5 more games before I get to that game. I'm only on X3, so. Dr. Doppler's madness has spread to Bit and Byte, and they have joined him in the war against humanity. They can be found wherever Doppler's forces have captured territory, relaying the Doctor's orders to the Reploids under their command. Here's Vile, he's back. And I thought I destroyed him. Oh, we destroyed him. Yeah, destroyed him on the first Mega Man X. I guess he's back. Formerly an SA class hunter with the Elite 17th unit, Vile aided Sigma during Surprising and was destroyed by X as a result. Or at least that's what everyone assumed. Vile has dragged himself back from the brink of oblivion to seek revenge against X. Vile MK-II, I guess that means Mark II, has equipped himself with an arsenal of secret weaponry designed specifically to defeat X. The irony is that this devotion to a grudge may be even more human than X's way of thinking. But is Vile really irrational enough to notice? And the rest are the Mavericks. Funny enough though, the word Maverick isn't really evil. It basically means your free will. Like, you think outside the box. You don't conform easily to others' expectations. That's the weird part about it. It's like, like I said, like, the villains in the Mega Man X series are called Mavericks. But if you look up the word Maverick, that's not what the word Maverick means. See, it says Maverick means an unorthodox or independent-minded person. Individualist, nonconformist, free spirit, unorthodox person, unconventional person, original, trendsetter, bohemian, eccentric, outsider. So it's weird. It's not really labeled as a villain. So it's weird how this kind of contradicts what Maverick is. Or at least what the definition of Maverick is in this game. It's supposed to be Reploids turning evil. But the very definition of Maverick by itself, if you look at it outside of the game, it doesn't translate exactly to what this game is. It's weird. Just an interesting, speculation about the whole. Let's see.